Today, the 37 essential movements. Movement number 20. High pat the horse. High pat the horse, also known as high pat the horse's head. In other words, horses are usually bigger than us. It's a movement up, vertical. I will explain, I will analyze, and here we go. So we begin in the bow stance. We are in single whip. Single whip precedes high pat the horse's head. Okay? Whether you do this side or this side, doesn't matter. First, single whip. From single whip, we're going to go into this posture. Now, the single whip has more of an horizontal element to it this way. High pat the horse is more vertical. Okay, so there's a big difference here. We're going to go from one low to high. This is going to work the legs, the lower back, and so on. Excellent exercise. From the single whip, the left side of the body is going to withdraw, pull back. This is a rollback movement, receiving. As this side of the body empties, this side of the body is going to turn. So, this whole side will go back, this whole side will go forward and turn. Single whip. We open. We're going to turn in order to create force. We open, we store the jing in this side of the body. As this side of the body turns, this draws back the other side and the jing is expressed. I know this is not easy to, perhaps not easy to understand. I hope I'm explaining it. It's not so simple. The important thing is to do it. So this, let me break this down more. This side, first of all, this hand is going to rotate. The palm will turn upwards and come back to the waist height. Not too low, about here. This leg and this whole side is going to draw back like this. Note, please don't slide the foot on the ground. Okay, sliding is not very useful in a martial context. It's actually dangerous because when you slide, you're out of control. So we raise the foot off the ground very slightly, just a tiny amount, and draw it back. This is going to involve the rotation of the body from the hips. We feel this movement. This draws back the left side of the body. This side is drawn back through the movement. The turning of the waist pulls this back. And this thrusts forward this side. And this hand comes up in an attacking motion. I will exaggerate it. Really big, open. Now turn. You should be able to generate quite a bit of force with this. At the beginning, this is going to strain your legs and your thighs if you're not used to this. If you haven't already built up the necessary strength, because you're going to have to sink down. You turn, you sink into the right hip. And as you turn, this is kind of like that. Okay, so you have to practice this. It must become light. This arm, the shape of the half moon, it is the pung arm, but in this case it's a push or a press or an attack, more like arm, push with this part of the body here. This. So, we receive an attacker and counter-attack. And this target is the throat. Tai Chi, martial art. If someone has my wrist, pull, counter-attack. There are many different applications for this, but here is one. Okay? This here is like a sword hand. It is possible also to do it with an open hand. Depends on all kinds of factors, but the basic movement is that we go from a horizontal position into a vertical. And the spine is going to stretch and pull up and open like a cat. Everything comes in. You see the curve of the body. This is drawn in exceptionally. If you are a beginner, I would advise you not to draw this in, but rather to let it out. Let the belly expand. Okay? You have to know how to do reverse breathing to do this correctly, like this. And we have not arrived at the breathing yet. So, if you're not quite advanced, relax this, let it out. Okay? For now, it's fine. This leg is solid, substantial, insubstantial. Now the leg is just gently put down on the ground. It connects with the toes and the K1 point, the bubbling well, which is slightly behind the toes. That point is connected with the ground. Other than that, the leg is, there's no weight here. All the weight is 100% on the back. The leg, we try to relax so that the leg has its own solidity in the sense of its own weight. There's no tension in it. If there's tension in it, it will not completely drop and relax and let go. Let's try this side. Draw in. Curve out. Up. Solid. It's a lovely movement. I enjoy it a great deal. And this prepares us for the coming sequence of kicks. We're going to go from here to in the next videos. Now, please, if you can, practice this both sides, because in the form we do it on both sides. Some movements we only do on one side, but this one in particular we're going to do it twice. It's going to come here, then there's a kick, and then there's this side. So if you can, practice it. It's also a beautiful standing posture. You cannot stay that long here, obviously, because all your weight is on the back, but perhaps 2 minutes. Every minute counts. It helps to build up the strength of the body, the global strength of the body, and keep you in shape. It's helps not to go too long without practice. That applies to all forms of exercise. Even professional athletes will tell you that after a week of non-training, they feel out of shape. So Tai Chi is the spiritual side of Tai Chi. Well, it's a spiritual art in a way. I don't really like that word, but the fact that it is a system of growth for the human being is emphasized in the daily practice. Now, every spiritual tradition or esoteric tradition has a daily practice. Because, as I've mentioned elsewhere, the idea is that each day is new. That at night we go to sleep and we die. And when we wake up in the morning, we are reborn. And so each day is a new day. So every day we try to practice. the same time, don't want to go too crazy with that. Like balance, balance. Tai Chi, the message that we get from Tai Chi, the basic message is all about balance. That is balancing out different elements in life. And those change from day to day very often, or from week to week, month to month, and obviously from person to person, it's a different reality for each one of us. We have to find our own balance. Tai Chi can definitely help. One more time. High pat the horse. High pat the horse. Lovely movement. Hope you do get to enjoy it and practice. And I wish you great chi. It will circulate the energy, you will see. So that is a number 20 in the series of 37 essential movements. And number 21 will be coming up soon, which is, I'm going to deal with the whole series of kicks here. There's going to be separate right foot, separate left foot, turn and kick with the heel. Kicks are a very profound part of Tai Chi, especially to develop balance, equalize weight distribution and things like that. So we will get to that one before too long. So thank you for your attention. See you soon.